And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we are underway here in Cincy. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Grounded, foul. And trouble lurking right out of the chute as that misses to Reyes here for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And Reyes will become the game's first base runner as the free swinger works a walk to get us started.
Batting second, third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
No one out with a runner at second. To 2-2 now.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball in the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. And standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. The tag, and he is out at second. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there, and that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Joey Votto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. And, you know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Curtis Granderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Neil Walker, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Scott Schebler.
Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
The 0-1 on its way. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch for the shortstop Reyes. No problem here. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. Now I'm looking in the outfield at Jay Bruce. I love when they yell that name. The big time they yell it is when he does something exciting, like on the defensive side. He can catch and throw. I love watching him throw that pretty left-handed delivery on a strike to the plate. That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Devin Mesoraco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Now that's popped up. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Stevenson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here it comes, 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major Baseball on MLB Network from Great American Ballpark.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman Lucas Duda.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Steven Matz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Hamilton. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. For the shortstop, Reyes. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a looper to left. Shebler moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Standing in, Joey Votto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, number 19.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is after it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Shebler.
Digging in, Scott Shebler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off with the Mets, the right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Way in front of that fastball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schebler is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a flare out toward right center. Peraza is there, and the side is retired. Down. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Eugenio
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that base hit right there broke up a streak of 9 batters in a row. So maybe that just gets a little confidence to the offense, feeling like, okay, now it's our time to get to him.
Robert Stevenson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jose Peraza is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Reds leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Leading off with the Mets, first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I'm not sure what he saw on that pitch. I mean, that ball's way out of the zone. That was almost one of those, I'm making up my mind, I'm swinging as soon as he releases it. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Steven Matz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6